This is Sandy Chambers, Team Epic Success. I'm really excited for you to be starting your 3-day refresh journey. Some of you who are watching this already have your box in hand or are thinking about ordering it. Either way, this is going to be our official unboxing. If you are already into our Facebook challenge group and you have access to all our files, this right here, go in and print it. It is the worksheet. It's what I utilize as my planner for the 3 days. I am a planner. I like to have things organized. And the beautiful thing about it is, and I'll pull this up on the screen too, you have each day set up from the moment you wake up until the last thing you consume at night. And I fill in the space with what I consume. You can fill in the space with what you like to consume according to the plan. So now you're going to ask me, Sandy, what is the plan? Here we go. If you just ordered your 3-day refresh and it's not coming with anything else, it will be delivered just like this in the box. If you've ordered it with a challenge pack with Shakeology or with a program as a Kickstarter, it'll come in the box with the other items. So we're going to open it up and get started. First things first. We have a program guide and we have the welcome to the 3-day refresh Cliff Notes version. And the program guide, you will get one every time you do a refresh. I like to do it at least once every 3 months. Or every time I travel, because travel affects me that way. Sometimes I can't control the foods where I am when I'm traveling, so refreshing is a nice way to get me back on board. The refresh program guide goes through what to expect, what it's like, the little info about coffee and tea. Yes, you can have coffee, no creamer. You're eliminating dairy and meat during this refresh. You're giving your body a chance to just kickstart. You're going to only exercise mild to moderately. If you're used to a heavy weightlifting program, just chill out for 3 days. Consider it a stretch, recovery type workout, walking, yoga, just mild. Think easy. A lot of water. Your water consumption needs to be minimum half your body weight in ounces. So if somebody weighs 140 pounds, they need to drink at least 70 ounces of water. The next thing you get to is the colored pages, and it goes by color for each day. It starts with a light green, goes to a darker green for the second day, and then the darkest green for the third day. It keeps you kind of focused. Upon waking, you've got your first day morning up until lunch, afternoon, and evening. I love how it's broken down. You can literally write in here every single thing the same way as in our planner. But you can write it right in the book and leave it in your kitchen or take it with you in your bag. You have your choices. This helps you understand, it says here to have a fruit and a vegetable and a healthy fat. What are my options? Fruit, vegetable, healthy fat. These are your choices. Then you get to the dinner options and there's recipes, complete recipes of what to eat, how to make it. You can go out to dinner and still stick to this. Soup broth is part of the dinner for the 3-day refresh. So when we're refreshing and we go out to dinner, I ask for a vegetable soup with just broth. So like French onion soup with no bread, no cheese. I ask for vegetables, either a cucumber and tomato salad, asparagus, grilled or roasted. Either way, they are acceptable on the 3-day refresh. A spinach salad with oil and vinegar. Those are all acceptable. And then the shake, the vanilla fresh shake, which is the last thing before going to bed, or a hot cup of tea, ends the day. There is a part at the end about maintaining your results post-refresh, but again, Shakeology is the biggest component because it is what's providing your body the nutrition it needs so that it can process out the rest of the stuff that we've been hanging on to that's yucky. So that's the basics within our book, our guide here. I'm going to put it on the side and get into the box. Let's pretend it is day 1 of the refresh. I just woke up and I don't know what to do. I'm going to have by my bed 8 to 10 ounces of water, filtered water. I set an alarm for that for myself because I want to wake up and then be reminded, drink water now. Within 1 hour of waking up, you're going to take your Shakeology. If you've got a 3-day refresh that came without the packets because you have a big box or a big bag already at home, you're just going to do 1 serving from your monthly supply. 1 serving of Shakeology plus a fruit. You can blend it together or you can eat it separately. That is breakfast. I'm going to put it aside as if I've consumed it. Second thing of the day is morning tea at least 1 hour after breakfast, or coffee. And stevia is allowed. So you've got your morning tea or coffee, and it says optional, but I highly recommend getting all the fluid recommended in here, just in case you're not able to consume all the water you're supposed to. So the more fluid you get, the better your cleanse results will be. Next thing you do mid-morning, 1 hour after your morning tea, is the fiber sweep. That is right here. I recommend blending it because if you stir it or shake it, it will be clumpy. It has chia, psyllium husk, flax. It's all really good for you, and some people complain about the texture, but if you do the blender, it's smooth and it goes down real easily. If you're not able to blend it, just do it as fast as you can and shoot it down. I like it, but I've done it more than once. And my first time I thought it was weird. Second time I was like, okay, I know what to expect. And the third time I fell in love with it because I knew the results would be awesome. Let's pretend I've consumed that and moved on. Turning the page to mid-afternoon. For lunch, you actually have to prep a little bit of real food, or if you go out, you ask for a fruit serving, a vegetable serving, and a healthy fat serving. For example, I am going to go out to LBC, is a local eatery. It's a local brewing house, local brewing club, whatever. And they're really cool because I could ask them for sliced cucumbers, tomatoes, in a little bowl, and fruit. I would ask for either berries, they usually have berries, or apple slices if they have it. And then healthy fats, I know they have avocados, so I would ask for half an avocado. That would be 1 serving of healthy fat. And boom, I ate out for lunch, or I can prep that ahead of time, which I've done before. And then when I leave, I would have my Vanilla Fresh for dessert. This is what's going to keep you full. The other stuff is fluid-based foods, healthy, clean eating. It's helping your body support the nutritional flush. This is what's going to keep you full because it has 20 grams of protein. It's a vegan protein, but it's different than Shakeology. It is made up to specifically help clean things out. But you're not going to feel like I got to run to the bathroom right away. That's not going to happen either. It's still your body's doing its best to clean its act up. You have an afternoon snack 1 hour after lunch. So I'm telling you, you're not going to be hungry. Afternoon snack is 1 vegetable and 1 healthy fat. Or if you like to juice, you could do a raw juice from the recipes within here. An hour after your snack, you're having an afternoon tea. Remember how I said I set reminders? I need the reminders, otherwise I would skip that. I set an alarm on my phone. 1 hour after your afternoon snack, your dinner choice. You have a recipe to pick from here. You can also have 1 optional cup of organic vegetable broth. Work with what you've got. This is best case scenario. Stick to the guidelines as closely as possible to have the best results. I go to Publix and pick up a box of organic vegetable broth when I'm home and preparing this. I like to add a little bit of dill. That's just how I like it, but you can add whatever you like to it. That's a calorie-free or optional cilantro, parsley, tarragon, basil. You can add those fresh herbs to give a little flavor, but it's nice because then you have the shortcut of the boxed vegetable broth, but you can make it yourself if you prefer. You would have your shake basically for dessert. Trust me, you will be full. I know a lot of people are like, but is that really enough food? Yeah, you'll be full. If you find that you still are hungry because you work outside, construction, or you're on your feet all day as a server or something like that, then you can up your broth and vegetables without any problems. Up your vegetables. That's not an issue. Don't up your fruit and don't up your healthy fat. You'll still get great results if you do that. Now, throughout the day, drink at least half your weight in ounces. Boom. And look at that, we're on day 2. Repeat the whole thing again day 2. By the middle of day 2, you start to feel like, oh my God, I'm actually going to accomplish this. The next morning you wake up, day 3, determined to finish it perfectly. And by day 3 that night, you can't wait to wake up the next day and see what kind of results you've brought on. And it's a really exciting process because the mental clarity and strengthening that it does for your mind, that you can do this. I know when I was going through it the first time, my thought was, it's only 3 days. If I can't survive 3 days, there's something wrong with me. But ultimately, it's just the mental block. We have to get past the fact that I fail at everything, or this is not for me, I'll just never have a healthy life. That is a terrible mindset to be stuck in, and that's not where you're going to be anymore. So this is your chance. Kickstart, clean up, break bad habits, and see what kind of results your body is going to benefit you from your mental cleanup. I'm really proud of you guys. If you have any questions, message me. So together, we're going to get epic results. Let's do this.